Does he not know what fucking rape is?
Guess not.
Sex outside of marriage, God says that's a sin, that's wrong. But you can choose to have sex outside of marriage, but what you don't get to choose is whether or not you get pregnant.
That's not fucking true, because fucking people fucking back in the day, no condoms. What are you gonna do? It was all, you go in or you get nothing.
And that's why I'm not for abortion, because abortion is when a baby gets the death penalty for the choice of somebody else. So I'm pro-choosing.
Okay, so that he... A
Yes.
good example.
Problem is...
He nutted in a condom. Let me just fucking get a little thing and fucking put that in me. Now he has no choice.
One of the biggest problems come down to the fact that with pro-choice against pro-life is... in the end, it doesn't make the most sense. Because the fact there are so many different situations where it would be better for the child to be aborted than to be born. Like, what if you knew for a fact that the child would be born with a heavy birth defect that would make him practically unable to function without 24/7 surveillance? If I would have been born like that, personally, I would have rather not been born.
And then there's also
because the fact
that
I would have just been a...
And, yeah, you would have been more of a fucking nuisance than a fucking...
Exactly.
But no, and then there's also, you don't know how the actual parents are going to treat the child. You don't know how fucking that child's going to fucking
I hate the build
up.
Shadow fucking gave me. I at least mid-maxed 2 of his fucking stats to make it where he would at least have some kind of damage type.
That's in the first half.
Shadow gave me probably the worst thing you can do in any game where you fucking allocate stats.
Something unbelievable happened at the end that was never happened in the history of sports. The game consists of 3 segments.
You wanna know what Shadow did, Aggron? He gave me he gave it me where all of my skill points were balanced across the board.
That's awful. Any game that's fucking awful. You have to commit to at least one type of build. Not all.
Without any rest.
The best case scenario for a fucking balance build like that is if in a team-based game, like a fucking RPG, where you're like the fucking, I could do practically everything, but at the same time, I'm being punished for it.
Between the 3. So the interesting
Well, I gave him a maxed out strength stat, high luck, well, maxed out strength and maxed out luck, so he has a low chance of actually getting shot, with high intelligence and decently high agility.
Having a hard time to find the exact winner. Thereby, after precise examination, the difference was surprisingly mere 1/100th of a second in a 34.1 mile race, and the winner was Nicholas Spieth.
Get stupid, get started, get started, get started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. It's a herd now. It's a herd now. It's about to get out. Oh my God.
Master, she has lost interest. What do I do? We can take forever just to wait it out of time.
Most stupid people on the planet are men, and the most intelligent people on the planet are men. Women are more likely inside of the middle of the deviation. So this has all been proven. Like men are more likely. Read the study. It's more likely men are out there. Google it.
What are you counting?
Most stupid people.
MMA fighter and woman beater Alana McLaughlin. Now, the most important thing to know about McLaughlin is that he is a male. And when I say he's a male, I mean he has XY chromosomes and a male reproductive system and male gametes. So it makes a person a male. He also has a male bone structure, muscle structure. He's male from head to toe, from skin to bone, from his brain down to his cells, down to his DNA. Literally every part of him is male. If they dig up his remains 100 years from now, no matter how much of him is left, they will be able to tell that he was male. That will indeed be one of the only things they will be able to tell about it. That's because your maleness or your femaleness